It's not funny because it made me realize that this is big boy shit, okay? I went around Freddie, I went somewhere.
Trust me. Find the angle outside.
During an unexpected Instagram Live, Mike Tyson went completely nuclear on Floyd Mayweather, directly calling out his skills and claiming he had more real boxing ability in one hand than Floyd had shown in his entire 50-fight career. Viewers of the live stream said Tyson didn't hold back, attacking Floyd's style, legacy, and even his manhood, transforming what could have been playful trash talk into a personal and vicious tirade. The session began around 9 p.m. Pacific, with Tyson answering fan questions about his training for their May fight in Congo, while thousands of viewers flooded the chat with inquiries about preparation, diet, and predictions.
He said something close to, "Floyd thinks he's skilled? That boy has been running his whole career and calling it boxing."
Twice over there. Twice to the body over there. You know me? I'm going twice over there.
The comment appeared that Floyd had posted on his story, claiming to be the most skilled boxer in history. Tyson's entire demeanor shifted instantly, his jaw clenched. He leaned into the camera, and he allegedly said, "Floyd thinks he's skilled. That boy has been running his whole career and calling it boxing." The chat reportedly exploded with fire emojis as Tyson meticulously explained what real boxing skills look like compared to Floyd's point fighting system, discussing cutting off the ring, working brutal body shots, throwing combinations that break ribs, and one-punch knockout power. Tyson argued that Floyd never developed these offensive skills because his strategy relied on not getting hit.
Mayweather is not just coming back for an exhibition. We've seen Floyd going on the exhibition tours, which a lot of former all-time great fighters have done. The Ray Robinsons did it. The Alis did it. Joe Louis did it. It's not out of the question for a fighter to do that. Sometimes you don't.
And hugging when things got dangerous. And at this point, Tyson specifically called out Floyd by name, claiming, "Floyd, you listening? You got more skills than me. You never hurt nobody. You never made nobody quit. You just survived and collected checks." Using language even stronger than that, Tyson had the chat going wild. The live viewers jumped from 8,000 to over 40,000 in minutes as the clip spread. Across social media, Tyson then broke down Floyd's opponent's selection over his career, emphasizing how he avoided dangerous fighters like Manny Pacquiao until both were past their primes, declaring that real skill means facing killers at their absolute peak, not waiting until they are safe. Andre Ward entered the conversation defending. Floyd's resumed, but Tyson dismissed him, stating that being a good technical boxer only makes one safe, not the most skilled.
So great. His physical ability, his talent was so overwhelming, just like somebody's intellect, just somebody's charisma, whatever, beauty, until it came to something else. But his talent was so superior that the other stuff never got tested. He was
Social media erupted. Timothy Bradley defended Floyd on Twitter, emphasizing his unmatched defensive abilities, while Teddy Atlas weighed in on the radio, acknowledging Tyson's points about undervalued offensive skills but highlighting Floyd's elite defensive mastery. Sean Porter responded on Instagram about 20 minutes after the live ended, praising Floyd's footwork, ring IQ, and adjustments mid-fight, but also noting that Tyson's pressure and power represented a different kind of skill Floyd never had to face. The comment section was flooded with fans saying Tyson would destroy Floyd based purely on fighting ability. Sports analysts and commentators reacted immediately. Stephen A. Smith called Tyson's live must-see television, arguing that making it personal elevated promotion.
Beyond that, he makes the right moves. He does the right things. He stays so comfortable and so confident in who he is and what he does as a fighter. And you got to break that. And I thought I was going to break it, but I did not do what was
motion. While Max Kellerman questioned whether Tyson's intensity was genuine or scripted. Analysts compared Tyson's explosive power and body shots to Floyd's defensive wizardry, noting that Bernard and Oscar De La Hoya's hits sounded like bass drums, but Tyson's power felt even more overwhelming. Betting lines shifted. Tyson, initially a significant underdog, saw odds tighten as the public reassessed the fight as a real contest fueled by bad blood. CompuBox analysts highlighted Floyd's precision and low punch absorption versus Tyson's knockout power, sparking debate over whether defensive or offensive skill is more critical. Tyson's trainer, Rafael Corderero, posted footage of Tyson's
type of puncher to hit you and it sounded like a bass drum. Oscar made that noise because when you hit someone in an organ like the kidneys or the liver, and the executioner knew exactly where to place the shot. But when you listen to like Mike Tyson hit it, if you listen to certain dudes today who are big punchers hit a dude with a big shot and you hear it sounds like a bass drum's being hit, especially the body.
Heavy bag work, emphasizing his bad-intentioned mindset and signaling a warning to Floyd's camp. Floyd's team debated whether to respond publicly or remain silent, with advisors urging patience to avoid emotional mistakes. Derek James, working with Floyd, advised him to stick to fundamentals, noting Tyson's attempt to bait him into a brawl. Floyd's longtime promoter Leonard Ellerby suggested posting an Instagram Live to defend Floyd's accomplishments, though some argued that would play into Tyson's hands by making the feud personal. Fans posted clips of Tyson's knockouts, debating whether Floyd's defensive mastery or Tyson's finishing power mattered more. Canelo Alvarez weighed in, noting that Tyson's peekaboo style
When you get over as a farmer and you're good and you're a big guy, what do you feel?
combinations exemplify offensive genius, while Floyd's shoulder roll and counterpunching show defensive mastery, describing them as almost different sports. The social media impact was massive. The live stream generated over 15 million combined views within 12 hours across Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, trending hashtags including both fighters' names and skill-based terms. Promotion teams scrambled to capitalize on the debate, planning content comparing Tyson's offensive highlights to Floyd's defensive brilliance to engage fans and boost pay-per-view revenue. Al Heyman, Floyd's advisor, recognized the Live as a market.
Wants Floyd to post his own Instagram Live breaking down his skills and accomplishments.
There's nothing to say other than I appreciate the opportunity to do something amazing. We had an
marketing opportunity, advising Floyd to respond later to maximize tension. Officials and medical professionals expressed concern over escalating animosity, recommending additional screenings and potential adjustments to rounds given the fighters' ages. The narrative shifted from two legends having fun to a heated skills debate, dramatically increasing public interest and pay-per-view projections by 30%. Tyson ended the Live by staring into the camera, stating, "Floyd, you're going to find out what real skills look like when someone isn't afraid of your name. They can't come fast enough because I'm going to show the world what happens when actual fighting skills meet